What should you buy if you have no tools but you want to start a bicycle repair business? I should caveat by saying the most important tool is your knowledge and you should invest in that first. But I digress. Actual tools. A pump with a pressure gauge on it, a large one. If you're just starting out, being able to get tyres up to pressure quickly can be crucial. If you're working on the high street, if you're working at train stations, you want to be able to do a puncture quickly, turn it round, get it up to pressure, get the person running, because that is what they see as great service. You also don't want to be guessing with a hand pump. A hand pump will take you too long. It will be inaccurate. You'll need a digital gauge anyway. So at least the gauge on the pump is accurate. I did say a bicycle repair business. So this is not a small list of tools, but different types of cutters, good Allen keys. These are Vera, good Torx wrenches. You want tools that are sharp and that are precise, because if you're doing them at volume, if you use cheap tools, particularly cheap Allen keys where you can round bolts, you'll ruin things. Areas that you can go a little bit more budget. Tobe, not as expensive as Park. You can get some basic spanners that are reasonable enough to use for most things. If you're doing large amounts of stuff at volume, buy higher quality spanners. Chain tool, you will find yourself changing chains. Leatherman, because they are just useful to have on your belt. Bleed kit. So many bikes now are hydraulic. It is crucial to have that. This is the Clarks one. Park do one, which is much more expensive. Jaguar do one, which is much more expensive, much nicer, more fittings, etc., etc. You will need to specialize outside of these, but this is a good start point. Cassette pliers or a chain whip. As with changing the chain, you will need to change cassettes. Freewheel, basic, and cassette lock ring tools. The freewheel just plugs straight in, undoes. The cassette lock ring you'll need to use in conjunction with the chain pliers or the chain whip. Adjustable spanner. If you're mobile, invest in a solid toolbox that you can fit everything inside. I use a combination of this Stanley Fat Max and this tool roll from Enduro. A trimming stand is great, but you can get around it by not offering the service straight away. These are quite expensive. Make sure you have the right fluids, the right greases for the right job. Alongside the tools, you'll want some protection for your hands. The chemicals we work with in the bike industry can be quite harsh. Some ear defenders. If you're working on hammering stuff, do protect your ears. And glasses. You have no idea how much stuff flies off. As well as that, is it ideal to get a torque wrench with a low range and a higher range. And a top tip, if you're looking for stuff to put the tools on at home, check out Lidl or Aldi in the middle aisle. These boards, Lidl. Try and pick up a small vise. Yes, this needs replacing. This has got an axle bracket in it. And last but not least, a decent work stand.